There we go. Now I think it's a little too high. I do like how quickly it's easy to adjust here. BESTMIG, the MIG 200 inverter welder. And what this is a MIG, an MMA, a TIG, a 110 volt, 220 volt. That's the voltage on there, and it's a phase 1. So let me go ahead and unbox this thing, and let's see what we get inside of here. Okay, so pulling it out, you can see right there, just a big suitcase handle. We don't need these. So here's the welder itself. That's the, even Millie wants to come over and check it out. Okay, that's the stick part for the welder. I know what that is. There's the ground cable. You've got a converter where you can go from a 110 down to like a 220 there. All of this. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good right there. Let me go ahead, set all this up, get it plugged up, and then we'll come back and I'll show you this thing in action. So here we are. I've set up a little square here. I don't currently have any flux wire, so I'm gonna use the stick wire right here, which is the MMA. This is what I'm using, is the 1/16, and I'm just gonna weld along this little edge here. I'm not claiming to be any type of expert welder, but I claim to know it's somewhat what I'm doing. So we'll put one of these in here, stick that in there like that, and then I'm just gonna run it along like that, and we are good. Put my welding gloves on, and we'll see how this thing works. So to turn it on, there's a switch in the back. You guys can see where it says MMA. The manual, there's the stick welding, the TIG. Now, I don't have any gas or anything. I'm just gonna put it kind of on a mid settings there. Let's see if this works. Yep, well, we just got a spark, so we're doing something right. Now, obviously, I'd be in a little better spot than this. So what I'm gonna do, I think I need to turn it up just a little bit. There we go. How we looking? Ooh, it looks red. It looks tacky too, but you know what, everybody? That's a weld. Oh, we are welded together, that's for sure. All right, we just used up that whole stick right there. So I'm gonna go ahead, take that off, take this, move it over here aside. We are welded together. I know all you welding nerds out there are probably looking at this and be like, this guy don't know what he's doing. Well, you're right. I don't know what I'm doing, but you know what? It's together. That is completely together right there. Now, I would run some weld on that inside, but you can see that's welded together. I don't think I could break it. We have a little L shaped right here. It's still a little hot. I can feel it even through the welding gloves right there. And by the way, what this is a little practice, kind of like metal that I use sometimes to practice. I need to practice some more, obviously, as you guys can see well how it looks right there. Let me turn it back on and kind of show you what this thing looks like. You can see the different types of settings on here. This is one of the better welders. Obviously, I would tinker around with it and find the perfect amount to end up getting a good clean weld out of it, but that's good enough for me just for the purpose of this video to show y'all how this thing works. You can see, actually I don't need the gloves right now, you can see right here the different modes. TIG welding there, MIG welding. Mostly what I use is this stick and the MIG welding. Those are the two I use the most, but this actually has a gas attachment on the back. You can see the different settings there, and a gas attachment input fan right here. You open it up. So right here's where you're gonna put your wire. You'll adjust it, run it through there, run it through the feed, then you'll run it through your MIG welder there. Currently, I don't have any wire, so I can't show you that feature, but I did have some of the welding sticks right here. I think it's a great welder for what it is, and it's a good affordable option for anyone that's just doing any type of like welding on a muffler or maybe a fence or something around the house. So yeah, there it is, everybody. That's all I got on the BESTMIG. See you all in the next video.